Derp Nation, how's it going? It is I, Derpy Smiler here, and we are on the 5th video of Appreciation Month. Appreciation Month is a month where I do 22 videos with people I hold close, people I love, and try to give them a different experience. So we're going to be doing Brantsteele, and we have Taylor here with us today. So you want to say anything?
Yeah, what's up?
And Taylor actually does a lot of Brantsteele Survivor stuff. So I thought, what else would be fitting than to do our own Brantsteele Survivor? So we took 8 players who have been part of his, but he has over 80 seasons. So maybe some of my choices were also in his. And his choices were actually Alex Hirsch, Krissa Jackson, Eddie VR, Hana Uzaki, Lois Griffin, Pico, Suction Cup Man, and Trixie Healer as parts of the Felong tribe. Now, for my picks, being Ariana Grande, Bob Belcher, Bowser, Pichu, Sunset Shimmer in her human form, Tara the Android, Ta Herzog, and Victoria Justice. Those are my choices. So, Taylor, were any of my choices in your game?
I know for sure Sunset Shimmer was in 3 seasons, I believe. She was 3rd place in 1 season. I believe it was Panama, I believe, my season 12.
Panama?
It might have been Panama. Then she was also in Micronesia, Fans vs. Favorites. And then she returned for Heroes vs. Villains on part of the Heroes team. I'm pretty sure I put Bob in a season, but he was a pre-merge boot, so he didn't really matter too much in the long run.
Well, let's see where he places here. Expectations for him or no?
Judging by the rest of your team, I expect him and Todd probably to get a quick alliance.
Huh.
But other than that, I'm thinking the big power alliance on your team probably will consist of Pichu and Bowser.
Pichu? Really?
I'm thinking it's going to be like sort of a Christian Mayor of Slamtown thing, from David vs. Goliath.
Or maybe just the Smash Bros. Alliance,
Yeah.
That works too. So, before I continue, we do have a lot to go on for this, but do you want to talk a little bit about the people on your tribe?
That I do.
Go right ahead. Say what you need.
So everybody on my tribe is a winner from my Survivor Series, one of the 84 winners. Some of them are actually 2-time winners. So Krissa Jackson, Eddie VR, Hana Uzaki, Lois Griffin, Pico, and Trixie Healer are all 2-time winners of my game. Alex Hirsch won season 75 of my game, and he hasn't really had a chance to win another one. And Suction Cup Man was in Redemption Island, I believe, got 2nd place. And Fans vs. Favorites, Caramoan, he got 3rd place, and then he won season 50, which was Era Legends.
Oh.
And then he didn't do pretty well on 51, which was Reality Champion, which was just winners of my Survivor Series versus winners of my Big Brother Series.
Oh, you have a Big Brother Series. You never told me about that.
Yeah, I only have 22 seasons of that one. It's not as Lois Griffin has allowed won both shows.
Oh, deserving.
One thing I do want to state before any of this with my team, Krissa Jackson and Hana Uzaki are the only pair in my game who have been friends on multiple seasons who have reached the final 2 together twice.
So I already see a power alliance in the future.
For sure.
But we'll see how this game plays out, since I am not controlling any aspect of this game and it's going to be purely randomized. Who knows exactly what's going to happen, if relationships will stay the same or something is going to mix up. Maybe Krissa and Hana will no longer be friends. Who knows? Friends make or break this game, and we're going to see if theirs does. So now we are going to proceed to the events. Alright, so there's a secret advantage. The Fei Long tribe hidden immunity idol is currently hidden, and there are no alliances. So far everyone's playing this game as individuals, and that also does include Carissa and Hana. Maybe taking it slow for the first bit. Who knows?
I'd imagine they take it slow. They're a notorious duo in my Survivor series. They've played against all these other winners. They all know their gameplay. Ana Uzaki, of the 5 seasons she's played, she's only been eliminated twice. So,
wow.
You gotta be careful here.
Alright, and then we got Zanhu, which is the same thing. Their idol is currently hidden, and they don't have any alliances. So, how about we move on to the immunity challenge real quick. So, with this immunity challenge, it's called Dragon Dance. Would you like to read this out for us?
Each tribe is to maneuver a heavy Chinese puppet, a dragon for Fei Long, and a tiger for Zanhu, held on poles individually by each tribe member, through a maze, with the lead runner for each tribe having to open obstacles along the way. At the end of the course, the tribe members are to match their poles with corresponding spots on the ground. First tribe to complete this task wins.
And Zanhu wins immunity. They also win a piece of flint. So already, I guess we already know a winner is going home straight off the bat.
For sure. If I'm gonna be playing devil's advocate here, if I were to be like a player on the Fei Long tribe,
right?
I'd go for Uzaki or Krissa first.
Obviously, because they have reached multiple finals.
It's best to split those apart. Lois is probably a third threat for me, I'd imagine.
Ooh, all right. I like the thought process behind it. Well, let's proceed and see what's going on in the Fei Long tribe. So, already, the immunity idol is still hidden, and Alex and Krissa have a small fight with Hana and Pico bonding slightly. Now, does this feel weird in any way? Like, is this any different than what yours have done?
Well, I don't think Uzaki or Pico have actually played together in my series, even though they're both multi-time winners. So this is a genuine first reaction to them. I can see them, they're both kind of chaos gremlins. You know, I can see them working together. Alex and Krissa probably have a little bit of beef still from Winners at War 2.
Ooh.
I'd imagine. Because let me look at my stats real quick.
Alright. Go right ahead.
They didn't get along, if I recall. So looking at Winners of War 2, let's see. Where did... Because they both got pretty far into the season. Yeah, Krissa finished 7th place. She was medically evacuated from the game.
Mm-hmm.
She and Alex Hirsch were eliminated right after each other. They did not get along, if I recall.
Wow.
I recall Alex tried to make a power move against Krissa the earliest that he could have.
Ooh.
So this is blowover, I think.
Alright, well, then let's go ahead and see what's happening in Zanhu. So what's going on in Zanhu? Alright, so the Zanhu tribe immunity idol is still hidden, and Ariana and Bowser have something in common which has a lasting impact. So that to me sounds like a potential, and I mean big potential, alliance. Sunset is impressing the rest of the team. Sunset and Terra have a minor disagreement. Bad idea to have a disagreement with a fucking robot who was rumored to kill, by the way. By the way, for if you don't know, do you know who Terra the android is?
I've seen the video.
So yeah, and there were rumors stating that Terra was made by a serial killer. and then supposedly Terra had killed her creator and is rampant through the streets, somewhere. So, in this canon, she can walk and talk on her own. So who says that she can't kill?
Who's to say?
So Sunset and Terra have a minor disagreement, but it has a lasting impact. So I have a feeling that's going to turn into a fight maybe a little later. But who knows? And Bowser is injured but gets treated and can stay in the game. That's new. I've done a few Survivor. I've done a few Survivor Brantsteeles, but I've never seen one where someone got injured and left the game.
That does have an effect to where later on they could be medically evacuated.
Ooh, so some foreshadowing.
It does mess with their stats.
Gotcha. Alright, well, now we're at Tribal Council, and Fei Long is up for elimination. So no one has any eligible items, which I think what that means is no one has an immunity idol, and it's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, play it now, and no one stands.
One thing I do want to say here.
Yeah.
Sunset Shimmer has been on Heroes vs. Villains of my game with Lois Griffin and Pico.
Oh.
On opposite tribes, of course, Lois Griffin and Pico were on the Villains tribe, but there's a chance Sunset could have some. If a merge happens, there's a chance there could be an alliance there.
All right. Well. Ooh, I like that. All right. So, Taylor, who's our first vote?
First vote is for Krissa.
The second vote is for Pico.
Yeah.
Third vote?
Krissa.
So that's 2 votes Krissa and 1 vote Piku. Fourth vote.
Pico.
That's 2 votes Krissa, 2 votes Pico, 4 votes left.
Third vote goes. Next vote goes to Krissa.
That's 3 votes Krissa, 2 votes Pico. And who's the next vote?
Sixth vote, Pico.
So that's 3 and 3. They're still tied. I'm kind of nervous at who's it's gonna be. Something tells me it's gonna be Krissa. I don't know why.
Next vote, Krissa.
So that's 4 votes Krissa, 3 votes Pico, 1 vote left. Oh!
A vote for Pico.
So that's a tie. There's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote unless no one received votes on the original votes. So
there's a potential we could go to rocks.
It's already there. So the first vote is still for Krissa. The second one is for Krissa. Third one is for Pico. Fourth one is for Krissa. And the first person voted out of Survivor China is Krissa. That's 4 votes. That's enough. Hand me your torch. Taylor, will you do the honors?
So just insert like torch effect noise.
No, you can read the send off.
Oh, Krissa, the tribe has spoken.
Time for you to go.
I believe that might be one of the first times that she was voted off normally.
Really?
Looking at my stats, Season 41, winner, Modern All-Stars, runner-up, Era Legend, she got medically evacuated from that game. She was the winner of Reality Champions. The Modern Heroes vs. Villains, she got 7th. I'm not sure if she was... No, that's the one where she was rocked out of the game, came back through exile, and then was rocked out of the game again.
Ooh.
Then Winners vs. First Boots, which was Season 60, I believe. Let me take a look at that so I can confirm, because I want to know if this is the first time she's actually been voted out. No, that'd be Season 70.
You're telling me in over 80 seasons she has never been eliminated regularly.
I'm looking through Winners vs. First Boots.
Wow.
No, Winners vs. First Boots was the first season she was voted out normally. 11th place, 7-4 vote. But then on Season 80, Winners of War 2, she was medically evacuated. So out of her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons, she's only been voted out twice.
Wow. Alright, that's crazy. So what we're gonna do for these is we're gonna skip the votes. I think people want more of the action. They want more of the good stuff. So I'm gonna skip the votes. So here we go. Krissa is the first one eliminated from the game. So now let's go see how Fei Long is doing after this tragic loss. There are still no alliances. Okay. I mean, there's no alliances. Hana, I thought, lost her number one, but in reality, she was just a snake, I guess. I feel like there was
a reason she was on the villains team in her the Heroes vs. Villains I did.
Oh shoot! Oh yeah. By the way, guys, we actually took a look at the votes like off screen, and Hana did vote for Krissa. So we're gonna put that out there, and yeah, not looking good for a bestie thing outside of this game. All right, and there are still no alliances on Zanhu, and by the way, both immunity idols are still hidden. So I'm gonna go for the reward challenge, and it is Chinese checkers. 2 members per tribe raced to retrieve a ring in the water. A tribe scored a point when one of their members had one hand on the ring and one hand on their tribe starting pole. The first tribe to score 3 points wins, and Zanhu wins the reward. They win fishing gear and a fishing boat. They can also kidnap one player from the losing tribe who will be back for the immunity challenge, and they kidnap Suction Cup Man. You know what I'm thinking of right now? I am thinking Suction Cup Man gets kidnapped and he looks back on his team. He says, "Suck my dick! I'm Suction Cup Man!"
I'd imagine he'd like yell at the host too. He'd be like, "Fuck you! You can't kidnap Suction Cup Man." He'd like try to climb a tree.
Fuck you! Can't kidnap Suction Cup Man. And Bowser's like, "Oh, I got this." He just blows fire into the tree.
Oh, fucking Suction Cup Man.
Alright, let's see what the twist is. I'm actually excited to see what this is. What's the twist? Ooh, okay. Go ahead. You can read this part.
Suction Cup Man has been kidnapped. He receives a clue to the hidden immunity item and gives it to Todd. However, Suction Cup Man and Todd have a major fight.
That does not work out in his favor, and it has a lasting impact. And we have the first alliance of Ariana Grande, Bowser, Pichu, Sunset Shimmer, and Victoria Justice. Now, I guess you were pretty right about Bowser and Pichu having an alliance, but Victoria and Ariana Grande having an alliance? I hope that they split off and become like the hotties of the season that have an alliance that try to kick everyone else's ass.
I feel like Bowser's the Russell Hance here. He's trying to have the dumb girl alliance, you know? Like how Russell Hance tried to at Samoa.
Oh.
And Heroes vs. Villains.
Oh,
and
good.
Redemption Island.
Thing is,
Australian Survivor.
the thing is, why can't I see that? I can see that. I think Bowser's just giving off that look.
And now Bowser's just gonna scam a bunch of people in a fantasy football league like Russell's doing now.
He's just gonna go online. Next thing is gonna be cryptocurrency like Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, Bowser. Koopa Coin.
Koopa Coin. Koopa Coin! We need to indoctrinate that. Koopa Coin.
This is gonna be lore. I'm adding this to my Survivor.
There you go. There's lore. It's Koopa Coin. Bowser comes back to the show because he's actually really broken in debt like a few seasons later.
Welcome to season 90 of my Survivor Brantsteele. Just in real life flops. Bowser's team captain.
There you go. There you go. Alright, heading over to the immunity challenge now. Each tribe, it's called Gate Crasher, and each tribe uses a puzzle log to break through 2 sets of gates. Then they must turn, pull, and push the puzzle log to navigate a maze that is worked into the surface of the log. Once the log is cleared from the maze station, the first tribe to hit a gong at the end of the course wins immunity. Oh, look at that. Would you like to see who wins here, Taylor?
Fuck yeah, boy. Fei Long gang.
Fei Long has won, and that is another one in the books for Taylor's victories. Now,
Trixie doesn't look impressed.
Oh yeah, I chose the most bored face in the world. I wanted Trixie. When I saw that face, I was like, yeah, Trixie's gonna be the type that's gonna be fed up with everybody's shit. So we're gonna make that happen this season.
She's for sure staring down suction cup.
Alright, the Fei Long tribe. So now we already know that the hidden immunity idol is still hidden, and Suction Cup Man found it.
Oh, he must have used the clue that he gave to Todd. He must have read it.
He must have read it, yeah.
Makes sense.
Suction Cup Man has the Fei Long tribe immunity idol. They can be played at tribal council, you know, those stuff. Events. Trixie is impressing the rest of the team. Lois and Suction Cup Man bond strongly. Oh my god, if I knew that's what it was gonna say, I would have used a different picture.
No, that's exact. You know, they supply condoms in the box, in the med box there.
That's the thing. So we know what this means. In a different picture, it would have felt like a different context, maybe slightly. But here, we know what this means. It means she's cheating on Peter.
Fuck me, I'm Suction Cup Man.
Yeah, Suction Cup Man. It's a hit or miss. Suction Cup Man and Trixie find something in common. All right, maybe it'll work. Surprising indeed. Seems like it. All right. So then we see that the hidden immunity idol is currently hidden. Bob found it. Okay.
Before Todd could.
Wow, Bob found it. And Sunset and Todd have a small fight, which has a lasting impact. Ariana and Bob find something in common. Sunset and Tara bond strongly, and Victoria works hard at the camp and becomes tired. Please don't fall into the fire like that one dude from season 2. Okay.
Yeah, not even gonna say his name.
Here we go. So now we're at Tribal Council, and the Zanhu tribe, Ariana Grande, Bob, Bowser, Pichu, Sunset, Tara, Todd, and Victoria are up for elimination. And Bob has the immunity idol. It's time to vote. If anyone has the idol, like to play it, now would be the time to do so. And no one stands, so let's read the votes. The first vote.
Before we get to the votes, I'm gonna say here, I think Tara might be the target.
You think so?
Tara or Todd, considering Bowser has that power alliance of him, Ariana, Pichu, Sunset, Victoria. Tara and Sunset got into a fight. Todd got into a fight with somebody earlier too, I believe. I think Bob's sitting pretty. It'll either be Tara or Todd.
But I think Todd got into it with two people though, with Suction Cup Man and with who was it? Was it Sunset? It just happened. I don't even remember. But yeah, he still had a fight with like two people, which means he would be the more dangerous of the two. And also, I'd like to think that, you know, we'd get more quote-unquote screen time with a character if they were going to lose. And we haven't really seen Tara at all.
That is true.
So let's go ahead and read off the votes. So we have Todd and Tara. 1 vote for Todd, 1 vote for Tara. Now we have 2 votes Todd and 2 votes Tara. 3 votes Todd, 4 votes Todd, 2 votes Tara. The second person voted out of Survivor China is Todd. That's enough. So it became 6 votes to 2 against Todd, and Todd is out. So go ahead, Taylor. Say it.
Todd, the tribe has spoken.
Time for you to go. Alright. And Todd is gone. Man, my Funko Pop dealer is gone. Fuck.
Where Todd make Funko Pops for all this season, just of everybody here this season.
You know what? I should send this to him and ask him like, "Hey, would you be down to do that?" I will send like once I get the money to do so, and I remember this video in maybe a few months or so, maybe like a year or so, I will literally come back to it and I'll be like, "Hey, listen, you see all these people? Can you make a Funko Pop of like every single one of them? Like in that exact picture, the way that they look and everything?" I wouldn't mind having a nice hot Ariana Grande and Victoria Justice Funko Pop. Just saying. But also, but it's like, I don't even think I need a Pichu one because I think a Pichu one actually exists. Bowser exists too?
I'm pretty sure there's a Bowser one.
I don't think they made one of the Mario Cast.
Really?
I don't think
I
so.
thought they did. I could just be a stupid dumb boy, but you know.
But I didn't know they had one of Bob Belcher either. I know they had an LGBTQ Tina one. I owned it.
Oh, I love Tina. She's my spirit animal.
All right. So
Also, the LGBT representation on this season. We've got Bob and Todd.
wait. Todd is what?
Bob's bi.
Bob's bi. I didn't even know Bob was bi. What about Todd?
Todd is gay.
I didn't even know that. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. All right. For anyone who's like, wait, why does that matter? It really doesn't. it doesn't. I'm not gonna stop buying Funko Pops from him just because he's gay. All right, that's not what I do.
I love Todd.
Yeah, no, Todd is great. I actually had a few conversations with him, but that's not the point of this video. Let's head on to the Fei Long tribe status. Let's see what they're up to. So, Suction Cup Man still has the immunity idol, and there is no more hidden immunity idols for right now, and no alliances. You know, when are we getting our alliances? I know we're like really early in the game. Oh wait, we did get an alliance. It's right here. Bob has the immunity idol, and we still have our alliance of 5. You know, that 5: Ariana, Victoria, Bowser, Sunset, and Pichu. Reward challenge. Clear the deck. 3 players at a time, all the same sex, start on opposing boat-shaped pontoons connected by 2 beams and attempt to force all participating members of the other tribe into the water to score a point. First tribe to 3 wins. And it seems like your side has won the reward. So do you want to go ahead and say what they won?
They win a lantern, kerosene, blankets, pillow, rope, and a tarp.
And they kidnap?
They seriously kidnapped Bob Belcher.
Which, you know, is great because burgers for life, right?
Do you think Suction Cup Man has his suction cups?
Maybe. Maybe. If we want to think that him climbing up a tree was canon with Bowser burning it down, I don't think he has real climbing skills. I think he needs those suction cups.
For sure.
So yeah, I'm going to say yes, he has them. They're contraband, but they aren't complete contraband that production needs to take them away. Not like phones. So, Bob was kidnapped, and he receives a clue to the hidden immunity idol, but gives it to Suction Cup Man, although they both have an immunity idol already. The Fei Long tribe hidden immunity idol is not currently hidden because Suction Cup Man has it, and Eddie and Suction Cup Man bond slightly, with Hannah and Lois having a small fight with a lasting impact. And now all of a sudden they're in an alliance together.
Ooh, a mega alliance actually. There's only one person not in this alliance, which is Pico.
Wow. Oh, so I think we already know who's going home next.
Yeah, for sure.
Quite possibly. So we have Alex, Eddie, Hannah, Lois, Suction Cup Man, and Trixie who are in this alliance, with Pico not being in this. So I think they all really already know who they're targeting. Like, wow. That is... wow. Okay. I mean, shit, go for it. Why not? Alright, Blade Runner. You can go ahead and read this one.
One at a time, 4 players run into a chopping station. Use a sword to cut through 7 marked sections of wood, which release a hanging bundle of puzzle discs. Chop them off from the rope and carry them back to the start line. Then, the other 2 place the 16 discs onto a puzzle pole with a heavy stone base and drag it past the 4 stations to the finish line.
Alright.
Fei Long wins immunity.
Let's go, Fei Long. And Pico is safe for another day.
Unless something fucky-wucky happens, he gets medically evacuated.
Oh god, I'm now waiting for it. Fei Long events. Suction Cup Man has the immunity idol. Lois is impressing the rest of the team. I think we know how.
Yeah.
And Suction Cup Man and Trixie have a minor disagreement which has a lasting impact. So there's already cracks in this alliance, because you can't just make this mega alliance with almost everybody except one person and not have it slowly fall apart.
Is Pico about to tailor nail this?
That would be fucking fantastic if he could. But we'll see. You know? Bob has the immunity idol, as we know. Bob is impressing the rest of the team. Sunset has a major meltdown. And now there's a second alliance with Ariana, Bob, and Sunset.
Oh, if you actually look, it says the Zanhu Tribe Alliance #1 actually dissolved. So Bowser's Dumb Girl Alliance
Didn't work.
is no more.
Probably just like Russell Hantz, right?
But now we got Bob with this powerful queen team with Ariana and Sunset.
I was hoping. I liked it better when Ariana and Victoria were an alliance together. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, let's see how this goes, though. We're gonna proceed. The tribal council is about to start, which means I have a feeling someone from that alliance is gonna go home. Like the original alliance is gonna go home. I think Tara.
I think it's Bowser.
I think Tara is gonna be safe for another day, but we have not been seeing Tara, which kind of like I'm like, why? Why have we not been seeing Tara? Let's see. It's time to vote. All right. There's no immunity idol played. Victoria has a vote, and Tara has a vote. So Victoria has a second vote, and Tara has a second vote. Victoria has a third vote, and Tara has a third vote. And the third person voted out. Wow. It's Tara. Tara's going home. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Taylor.
Tara, the tribe has spoken.
Alright, time for her to go.
Later, bitch.
Wow. Yep, get the killer robot out of here and send her straight home. I guess.
Imagine, like, instead of like the tribe has spoken, Chef Pro is just like, later, fuckbag.
Later, Jeff Probst, knowing she's a robot, just pushes her into the ocean, and we never saw her again.
Oh, that's the only person being medically evacuated after they're voted out.
And the only person to die. We never saw her again. As we have the Fei Long tribe and the Zanhu tribe. Fei Long is down 1 while Zanhu is down 2. And that rhymed. So cool. Yeah. Alright, so again, same thing that we already saw. Suction Cup has the Hidden Immunity Idol, and there is a Super Alliance that does not involve Pico. Next to go is Zanhu, and same thing we already knew here as well. Hidden Immunity Idol. Bob has it, and Bob has the alliance with Sunset and Ariana Grande. So now, we're going to the reward challenge. And it's called Great Balls of Fire. 2 players at a time carry a burning metal ball across a clearing to a walk using giant chopsticks. When it lands in the walk, fireworks will ignite. First try to get all 3 balls in their walks, each with a larger pair of chopsticks, wins. And Zanhu tribe wins the award as they took the walk to Poland.
Oh, that sounds like the most racist challenge ever.
Don't know what it means at all.
Survivor China, it's like, here's a giant ass walk with a giant pair of chopsticks. I'm offended, I'm not even Chinese.
Listen, they won fishing lessons and a cooked meal from a local family spices vegetable. What? Wait, that even makes sense.
Are the spices and vegetables? We're eating the family.
They win fishing lessons and a cooked meal from a local family, spices, vegetables. A local family.
I think the family is the cooked meal.
I was about to say a local family of spices and vegetables, maybe. I mean, listen, we got.
Is that their last names?
No, they're probably literal spices and vegetables. It's probably the people. It's probably the objects from Blue's Clues. That's what it sounds like to me. Salt, pepper, and paprika.
I think Bowser just ate the family, though.
No, I mean, listen. We have IRO people with cartoons and other things. So you know what? Anything is possible. You know, freaking Steve just shows up out of nowhere, and Bowser's like, "Home."
And Blue's just like,
come out now. Zanhu tribe wins the reward, and yeah, they win that. They can also kidnap a player, and lo and behold, it doesn't surprise me, they kidnap Suction Cup Man.
fuck you.
He goes, they can't kidnap me. And Bowser burns the tree again. How many times can I do this with you, asshole?
Running out of trees.
Running out of trees. Jeff just goes, can you just stop burning our flora and fauna? No. Suction Cup Man has been kidnapped, and he receives a clue and gives it to Sunset. How are you gonna give a clue to like everybody, bro? He's playing the game where it's like, oh yeah, during merge, I'm just gonna get, and no one's gonna want to vote me out because I'm helping them get that idol, not knowing that Bob already has the idol. And Ariana Grande and Suction Cup Man bond slightly, so he's already banging every girl in this bitch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Bowser joined the alliance. So maybe Dumb Girls Part 2?
For sure.
He's trying again in the same season.
You know, I think actually going back to my stats on Suction Cup Man,
Yeah?
he's only been voted out once in the 4 seasons he's been to.
Oh!
I could be wrong. No, I haven't. No. His record is 2nd place, 3rd place, 1st place, and then whatever he was in Reality Champions. So
Wow.
he's good at getting to the end.
Alright, well, let's see if that still holds true in this season. What do you think?
Maybe.
Alright, well, this is called Warriors Duel. This is the immunity challenge. Dressed in traditional Chinese warrior armor, the tribes must throw meteor hammers to break porcelain vases behind their opponents while they try and stop the throwers with bamboo poles. There are 3 rounds with 3 meteor hammers per team. The most vases smashed cumulatively wins. And Zanhu tribe wins immunity. For some reason, I don't know why, I usually am able to save that word, and I could not do it this time. Oh, I felt weird.
I wonder if they just threw Pichu.
Just by accident, they think... they thought he was a hammer because he's so small, and they were just like, yeet!
Like every season of Total Drama has the pain magnet, you know, who just gets injured every episode. It's Pichu here in the Survivor season.
For real. Alright, what's going on with Fei Long? What do they got to show for all their hard efforts so far? Who's fighting? Alright, so Fei Long tribe hit immunity idol, you know, Suction Cup Man. Okay, and then Hana and Lois bond slightly, sorry. Eddie is injured, so I was right. Someone does get hurt. Oh no, no, I said fight. Never mind. But he gets treated and stays in the game. Okay. What do we got for Zanhu? Bowser and Victoria bond strongly. All right. Kudos, Bowser. You're banging Victoria justice. Essentially. And Ariana and Bowser find something in common. Also, you know, kudos. But Sunset has a major meltdown.
That's her 2nd one of the season.
I thought it was her 3rd one. Did I count wrong? I think I counted wrong.
That might have been her 3rd.
That's actually hilarious. So now I gotta wonder. You know, was this before? You know, is this Survivor season before she stole Twilight's crown or after? Because the new Twilight the new Sunset, I don't think would have a meltdown.
She might have an anxiety attack.
Yeah, but that's different from a meltdown, you know? Like we've seen her in Rainbow Rocks. We've seen her get upset. Was it Rainbow Rocks? Yeah, Rainbow Rocks. Yeah, we've seen her get upset. No, sorry, not Rainbow Rocks. Rainbow Rocks, she was learning how to be friends. Friendship games. In the friendship games, we seen her still get mad and have, like, kind of like an anxiety attack / meltdown on their world's Twilight.
It is true that Survivor does bring out the worst in people, though.
That's fair. Well, let's see what Tribal Council has to say and which one of these winners are going home. So, any immunity idols used? Nope. So,
with that power alliance, it has to be Pico, right?
well, I see Pico, Trixie, Pico, 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 Pico. Yeah, you were right. So, Go ahead, Taylor. This is where you gotta say.
Pico, the tribe has spoken.
Alright, Pico. This is the next one to go home. Wow.
One of the 2 idols on my Island of the Idols.
Shit. Well, there we go. Alright, well, guess what? Now they're even. Fei Long and Zanhu both have 6, which makes this the final 12. And what is the twist? The twist is probably the merge, right? No, each tribe is asked to pick the 2 strongest players from the other tribe. Fei Long tribe chose Bowser and Sunset, and Zanhu chose Eddie and Trixie. Each group of 2 players will be switching tribes.
Actually, I do think those are the 2 strongest people on each team. I'd say.
Probably. I feel like Eddie has gone under the radar, though. I feel like we don't hear too much about him except for the fact that he got injured.
Yeah.
Let's also talk about the fact that the 2 people who got injured are literally considered the strongest on their team. Bowser and Eddie.
That is interesting.
That is very interesting. So, here we go. We have the new tribes now with Eddie and Victoria. Sorry, not Victoria. Eddie and Trixie joining Zanhu, and Bowser and Sunset joining Fei Long. So, let's see. Fei Long tribe status. Alright. The Fei Long tribe alliance no longer has Eddie. So, and the Zanhu tribe alliance no longer has Bob or Ariana? Oh yeah, they also don't have Trixie on the Fei Long. That's weird. Oh wait, that's right, because they don't have, because Bowser and Sunset are no longer on that team. Same here. When we see that Fei Long does not have a majority of the players anymore, and Zanhu does not have does not have Bowser and Sunset in that alliance. So maybe they're going to help each other from a distance? Who knows?
Never know.
Never know. Alright, plunge, pull, and pop. 2 players swim to a pontoon and climb up. Alternate diving down to pull bamboo poles out of a cage, eventually making 12 puzzle discs, each bearing a sign of the Chinese zodiac. Then they float and transport them to the shore in a small boat. The other 3 use them to solve a puzzle matching each disc to the corresponding place on a large board. And the Fei Long tribe wins. So now we can go straight to tribal council. Well, not straight to tribal council, but it's an immunity challenge instead of a reward, then immunity. So now let's see what Fei Long has going on. Alright, so we see...
One thing I do want to say real quick, Lois and Sunset are connected. They were both on Heroes vs. Villains, and they were both pre-merge boots on the very first Heroes vs. Villains they did.
Oh.
So they went on that free jury trip together.
You think they're gonna do that now?
I mean, they might talk to each other. You know, they might know each other well.
Alright, I mean, hell, you know, on season, off season, no season, who knows? We can go on to the next one, though, and, you know, the Alliance stands strong with Alex, Eddie, Hana, Lois, Suction Cup Man, and Trixie. And now with Ariana, Bob, Eddie, Pichu, and Trixie. Ooh. Oh, because that first tribe dissolved. The first Fei Long tribe dissolved because Eddie and Trixie are no longer there. But now they made their way into this alliance. Alliance number 3. Now to Tribal Council. You ready for this one? Because with Zanhu tribe having 2 new members, I would have immediately thought they were the outsiders. But now, I don't think that anymore. Before we go ahead, who do you predict will go home?
I hate to say it, I think this might be Victoria Justice's time out.
Really? I think it's Pichu's.
It could be Pichu, but I don't think people realize Pichu's there.
You know what? Probably. The underdog that could overtake this thing.
And I was wrong about something. I looked back at my stats for Suction Cup Man, and he was voted out in his 3rd season because he was in Game Changers. I forgot he was in Game Changers.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, then, there we go. Alright, so it's time to vote. Alright, no one stands. So, Victoria, then Eddie, Victoria, Victoria, Victoria. So that's final count was 5 votes Victoria, 1 vote Eddie. There you go. Taylor?
I knew it'd be her because she was the only one left out of that alliance. Victoria, the tribe has spoken.
Right. I forgot Pichu was even in that alliance. No, Pichu wasn't in that alliance either.
Pichu wasn't?
No.
New Zealand who?
No. It was Ariana, Eddie, Trixie, and fuck, what was the other one? Ariana, Eddie, Trixie.
No, I look back. It's Ariana, Bob, Eddie, Pichu, and Trixie.
Oh. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, there we go. Bob. I didn't remember Bob was on this team for some reason. Alright, let's move on.
Vote out Victoria.
Ariana voted out Victoria. Oh! Right. Let's continue. We got Fei Long, tribe status. Alright. So, the Zanhu Tribe Alliance 2, Bowser and Sunset, the Fei Long Alliance 2 with Alex and Lois. Let's continue. And Zanhu, I feel like not much really changes, so I really don't want to look at the stats, but for the sake of the video, we are, but I'm not really going to keep reading through them because it's the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
When something has changed, I will read that part. Alright. Search and decode. One at a time, the tribes must enter an abandoned village, grab a color-coded plank, and return. Once all 8 have been found, they must slide them into a grid to form an 11-word phrase made famous by Confucius. And the Zanhu tribe wins the reward, and they win a tea house visit with a bath and shower. They can also choose to kidnap a player from the losing tribe, and they kidnap Hana.
Of course, you know, the one challenge, the reward where they go to a bathhouse, they choose Uzaki.
Anime titties, right? Is that what you're trying to get at? Alright, what's the twist here? What do we got? Hannah has been kidnapped. She receives a clue and gives it to Trixie. But Bob has already found it, so I guess there's not much else to say. Immunity challenge. You can go ahead and read this one.
Okay. Survivor Smorgasbord. Castaways would have to eat traditional Chinese dishes, in which they must eat all of it and show their empty mouths to finish. First tribe to 4 points wins immunity.
Ooh.
It's the Zanhu tribe winning immunity here.
There we go. The group of 5. Alright, Fei Long, let's see what you guys got going on. Alright, so that we already know that. Bob leaves the alliance of Ariana, him, Bowser, and Sunset. Ooh, well actually no, because Bowser and Sunset wouldn't even matter. So it would just be Ariana then? But then Fei Long has an alliance of 3 that formed. Well, alliance number 3 that formed with 4 of them being Alex, Lois, Suction Cup Man, and Sunset.
Sunset jumping ship, it looks like.
Let's see what's going on there. All right. Well, we already know this one. He still has the immunity idol, so let's continue. All right. Suction Cup Man. Does he play it? No, he does not. So, the first vote is for Bowser. 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 Hana. Hana. The 6th person voted out of Survivor China. It's Bowser. It's 4-2 votes. Go ahead.
You know, that was a good choice for Sunset to jump on this alliance, because it pretty much scared Bowser being out here. And they knew that Bowser would be a threat coming up towards the merge.
So they made the right call?
I feel like they made the right call.
Nice. Well, Bowser, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. And just like that, Bowser is gone. Have any? Oh, you already said your piece on that. But you have anything more to add to that?
No, I think I'm
Right.
pretty much done with what I have to say. But looking at the tribe breakdown here, it seems that the original Fei Long has pulled ahead.
Ooh. Alright, well, let's see what happens in the next episode. We're already almost halfway through. Scratch that. We are halfway through. Forgot that was episode 6. So, there we go. We have our final 10. And of course, as we've been wanting, we finally have the merge. So, from this point forward, the episodes should be going by a little quicker. And
Now, I am curious to hear from you. Who do you think is doing the best and who's probably most likely to win so far?
Trixie, I don't think has pissed anyone off, but neither has Alex or Pichu. But if I want to talk about maybe someone who has the best mental strength, or social game, I should say, I'm gonna give it to Bob. Like straight away, I'm giving it to Bob.
I think Bob and Suction Cup Man have got the most screen time aside from Sunset, but I'm kind of thinking Eddie might pull a sleeper win here.
Underdog/winner edit, maybe?
Quite possibly.
Alright, well, they call themselves Hai Da Feng. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Tribe status. Alright, so Bob, Suction Cup Man, they still have their immunity idols, which now is good because now might be the time that they need it more than ever, is the merge. And the alliances: Ariana and Sunset, Alex and Lois, and then Ariana, Bob, Eddie, Pichu, Trixie, Alex, Lois, Suction Cup Man, and Sunset. I think this is the most complex I've ever seen it, the alliance page ever get. Alright, Feast Memory. The newly merged tribe must answer questions about the merge, feast, / performance. An incorrect answer merits an automatic elimination from the challenge. The survivor with the longest streak of correct answers wins individual immunity, and Ariana Grande wins that immunity. So, go Ariana. Alright, let's take a look at the events. What do you think about the events that have unfolded here? Bob and Trixie have something in common. Lois and Trixie have something in common, and Ariana works at the camp and becomes tired.
Ariana getting some nice screen time this episode.
For real. She's really doing it. But Bob is, basically is becoming friends with Trixie. Trixie and Lois is becoming friends with Trixie, so this could put Trixie in a good position going forward. But now we have Tribal Council. You ready for this?
Yep.
Alright. So, Bob has the immunity idol, and Ariana has the immunity necklace. And no immunity idol has been... Suction Cup Man also has the immunity idol. And none of them use it. So, the vote is for Pichu, Pichu, Hana, Pichu, Hana, 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 Pichu, Hana, Pichu. Wow.
So it tied?
It tied. It tied. So now, we are doing it again. But this time they can't vote. So it's Pichu, Hana, Pichu, Hana, Hana, Pichu, Hana, and Hana. 5-3. Hana. The tribe has spoken. And Hana is out of the game.
It makes sense for them to eliminate Hana here, because she's very good at making it to the end.
So you think the merge was the best time to do it?
Yeah.
I feel like they needed to keep her though. In all fairness, she could have been a meat shield.
That is true.
So, but if there was a possibility that she really was a really great player and that there wouldn't be another time to vote her out, then I guess, they really did do what they have to do here and took her out at the right time.
Interesting, if you look on the vote stuff,
Yeah.
Eddie and Trixie voted for Hana. So they actually flipped on their original Fei Long tribe.
Ooh.
And it would have been a tie again if Lois didn't switch from Pichu to Hana.
That's spicy. Oh yeah, Eddie did. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, I see it. Oh my god. Yep, that is spicy. Alright, episode 8. Let's go. Alright. What's the status of this? Alright. Same thing as always. Yep. Yeah, same thing. Nothing's really changed here. Proceed. Alright. The bucket stops here. 2 captains are randomly chosen who start a selection chain continuing until there are 2 teams of 4 and 1 player left out. This player sits out and they will not go on the reward. Then 1 tribe member sits in a small boat in the middle of what is essentially a pool, while the 3 remaining members of the other team stand on a pontoon and use buckets to throw water at a boat and try to make it sink. The player in the boat can bail water out and move around with their hands. Sink the other team's boat first to score a point. In each round, someone different must sit in the boat first to sit in the boat. First to 2 wins. And group number 1 consists of Alex, Eddie, Lois, and Suction Cup Man, while group 2 consists of Ariana, Pichu, Sunset, and Trixie. Bob does not participate and cannot win the reward. And group 2 wins. They win a village trip for authentic Chinese meal and a clue to the hidden immunity idol. Now I want egg rolls for some reason. I know, it's pretty random. Taylor?
I can barely hear you, I'm sorry.
I was like, I just want, and now I want egg rolls now for some reason. I know that was pretty random.
Yeah, no, I also want some egg rolls. It's kind of hard to hear you because there's like a fan or something, I think I hear.
Oh yeah, you're here. Okay, I know what you're hearing. I'll try to
drowning out a little bit.
I'll speak louder. The final 9. Alright, so this is Dragon Rider, and the final 9 must each sit on an unsteady water-filled barrel over a swamp for as long as possible as the water slowly drains out. If they fall off or touch the structure holding the barrel, which is shaped like a dragon, they're out. Last one left wins. And look at that. Your girl Trixie wins.
You know, I would have figured Pichu would have won this because this is the challenge that Courtney won in China just because she was tiny.
I guess so. I guess in this show, size really doesn't matter. Right, so anything new? Ariana and Lois have a minor disagreement which has a lasting impact, and Alex and Trixie bond strongly. Alright, Tribal Council. Suction Cup Man, Bob, and Trixie. You already know the immunity stuff. So, let's read the votes. Ariana, Sunset. Ooh, Bob! This is the first vote this season that has more than 2 people in the vote. So, now they're tied up 1-1-1. Bob now has another vote, so that's 2-1-1. Then Sunset, so 2-2-1. Sunset again, 3-2-1. Ariana, that's 3-2-2. And then that 8th person voted out, and the second member of the jury is Sunset. So now the final count was 5 Sunset, 2 Ariana, and 2 Bob. Sunset, the tribe has spoken. Wow indeed. Wow indeed. We are now at our final 8, and I want to ask you right now, make your predictions. Who you think is going to win? Because I still...
I'm thinking Eddie still.
Really? My mind is still on Bob, but I'm seeing Ariana really climb up the ranks here.
You're right, Ariana is kind of getting the Michelle edit here.
Well, let's see what's up here with the statuses. Alright, Bob.
Pichu is probably like the least likely so far.
Yeah, but the fact that Pichu has came this far, it really has to say something.
Yeah.
Alright, seems like things are mostly the same. Yeah, nothing has really changed here when it comes to the statuses. So let's move forward. Alliances somehow just stay the same. Alright, drum roll. Each member of a 4-person team holds a different sized drum, and they attempt to bounce a ball between them down a course and to the team's finishing barrel, heading over several waist-high hurdles and returning to the last of 2 gates they pass through, or to the start if they drop it. First to get 3 balls into their barrel wins. Oh, I guess.
Now, I do want to say something about this. I think I remember this challenge, and I think I remember James from this season basically trying to be the leader because he was like the biggest one, but like his size kind of hindered him a lot because every time he was hit, he was overthrowing it. So whichever team has the larger guy, which I think Bob and Eddie are pretty large guys, I think they might be at a disadvantage here, especially with the tiny Pichu on their team.
Well, let's actually skip what the teams are and see who wins. And you were right. You were right. Group 2 ends up winning, and they win an overnight cruise on the Lee River, including a dinner. Alright, immunity challenge. You can read this one.
Chinese zodiac symbols. The contestants must listen to a list of animals in the Chinese zodiac called out by roast, then use a knife to stab into the corresponding symbols on a solving board in the right order. Get it wrong, and they're out. Last one out wins. The contestants are also given the option to sit out the challenge and eat cheeseburgers if they wanted to.
Oh, yummy.
I think Bob would sit out for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No. You want to know what he would say? He would be like, oh, I make better burgers. I'm going to stay.
That is true.
He would be the type to be like, oh, yeah, I can make this, but like 10 times better at home. I'm staying for the money. But Trixie wins immunity once again. So let's see what's going on here. Let's go straight to the events. We already know that those two have had the immunity. They've had the immunity idol for the longest. So Eddie is impressing the rest of the team. Alex and Trixie have a minor disagreement, which has a lasting impact. Alex and Lois find something in common, which has a lasting impact.
Alex and Lois are kind of a small little power deal here.
Quite possibly. Want to see how that goes. And we do have the alliance of number 1 being Ariana, Bob, Eddie, Pichu, and Suction Cup Man. So let's go. I believe Tribal's next, right? Yeah. Alright, so we already know about the immunity stuff, so... Oh, they still don't use it. Pichu, Alex, Pichu, Alex. Alex is gone.
Oh, really?
Alex is out.
A little thing to note, Alex is the guy that beat you in my Survivor Series. So, do you have any, like, pride watching him fall?
No, because I low-key wanted him to win. Like, if I had a pick for somebody who, you know, probably was least likely to take it home but could take it home, it was going to be Alex. And other than Pichu, of course, but like, kind of hurts my soul. I was like, yo, Alex didn't really... I feel like Alex didn't get enough time to really prove himself yet. He was almost in the entirety of the season at the same time. Yet again, he is a vet, so he doesn't really need to prove himself. It wasn't necessary. He's done enough, I guess. How many seasons has Alex been on?
Could you repeat that last bit? Sorry, your fan kind of got you out at the end.
I was just saying, how many seasons has Alex been on?
Alex has been on 2 seasons. He won season 75 and then was 5th place, 6th place on Winners at War 2.
All right, I guess I don't know if he came back again, and he probably proved something. So I guess he doesn't really need to prove anything now. All right, I guess we'll go on to the next episode. We're almost done here, Taylor. I know you were probably exhausted. I mean, so am I. So,
Getting through 39 days on an island, you know, it takes a lot out of you.
oh, really, for real, man. I feel like we've been here for almost 39 days. Let's head to the next part. Right? Anything new here? Lois and Suction Cup Man. Have we seen them already? Or no?
I mean, they've talked.
Yeah, they've talked, like, and this doesn't surprise me. I feel like Suction Cup Man is really gonna get it in with Lois, though.
Oh yeah, they fucked, that's right.
Yes, they did. They did do the deed. Alright, well, I guess we'll move. Alright, reward challenge. Confucius said, castaways must answer a trivia question about China and its culture. The first castaway to answer 5 questions correctly wins. And Ariana wins the reward. And Ariana shares the reward with the 2 people with immunity idols. So I think she knows something.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that they have the idol. I think that's why no one's really tried to take a stab at them yet.
Wow. I guess so the moment that they do, they don't see it coming. Just don't use it. Alright, immunity challenge. Starstruck. Castaways must throw 3 metal stars at a target, scoring points depending on where the star lands and sticks. The 3 highest scores, or more if there's a tie, move on to the final round. In the final round, each castaway gets 1 throw, each at a new target 10 feet farther away. The castaway with the highest score wins. And who wins it? Lois.
Good job, Lois. That's really the first thing she's done. See, in my series, Lois gets far because she doesn't really make waves. She Sandra's herself, essentially.
Ah. So let's see what's going on here. Anything new? Anything new? Lois and Suction Cup Man have a major fight.
Oh no, he found out she was married.
Yeah, Pichu is impressing the rest of the team. Ariana and Trixie.
Pichu's impressing me.
Right? Yo, for real. And Ariana and Trixie have a major fight. Do you like the picture I used for Pichu, by the way?
I love that Pichu pic.
That is so cute.
I think this could be this tribal. Just hazarding a guess before we even move on. This could be Trixie. She's won 2 immunities so far.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's gonna be Trixie. That's what I was gonna tell you. Alright, so let's see. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be Trixie, Suction Cup Man, Trixie, Suction Cup Man. 10th person voted out is Suction Cup Man.
Oh, the blind side.
Yo! Wow, that's crazy.
With an idol in his pocket.
5-2, Suction Cup Man. The tribe has spoken. Fuck you, you can't vote me, I'm Suction Cup Man.
Fuck you, you can't vote me out, I quit.
I quit. You can't quit, you got voted off. I didn't get voted off, you're a frog.
He was the main character of the pre-merge, I'd say.
I think he was the main character of the entire show. Because you saw how many hints he was dealing out.
Yeah, wow, Suction Cup Man is quite impressive.
Really is. Really is. But now we're finally at the final 6. Let's see what Hai Dai Feng tribe status is. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Alright,
Final 6 were equal from the 2 tribes.
Oh, guess what? Oh, what do I see here? Trixie is not a part of this second tribe. Oh. Who's not part of this first tribe too? Because there's 6 of them.
Lois. In fact, if you look at the tribes again, everyone left except Lois was on your tribe at some point.
Oh, that's true. You're right. So yeah,
Lois doesn't win immunity. She's out here.
Lois is out. And then next we already know is going to be Trixie, unless Trixie can win it. So let's see what reward challenge. But the thing is, if Lois wins the immunity, then that's going to be it for Trixie. I think Trixie's going to be bottom of the barrel. So Marco Polo, blindfolded players, and they're also blindfolded loved ones are at opposite ends of a maze calling to each other, they must reunite and make it to the large platform in the center of the maze. First player to do so wins. And Pichu wins!
I wonder who Pichu's loved one was.
Pikachu.
Yeah, that makes sense, because everyone else has like a loved one that makes sense, you know, like everyone else is either like married or dating.
Bob has... I forgot her name. What's his wife's name? Linda. Bob has Linda. Eddie has a girlfriend of his own. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't know her name. But Pichu shares the reward with Bob and Eddie, and they win a boat trip and a feast with loved ones, an overnight stay at a camp for loved ones, and the right to a phone call home. Why would you need a phone call home when you have your loved one with you? What is that supposed to do? Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see. Are you ready for the immunity challenge?
I am very ready for the immunity challenge.
Well, then go right ahead. You can read it.
Swamp donkeys.
Name already.
I'm sorry, I need a second because of swamp donkeys.
Swamp donkeys.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright.
Attached to a rope, the final six must run down a swampy course, going over and under a series of hitching posts as necessary, to a color-coded set of boxes. You'll then untie a box, open it, choose the correct statement about Chinese inventions for the two options displayed, and take the corresponding key back to the start to open a lock if correct. First player to open all three of their locks and raise a flag wins. With Eddie winning immunity here.
There we go. Eddie did it. Eddie wins, and most likely Lois is going home.
Quite possibly, but you never know what's going to happen because...
There could be a blindside.
Lois is a hard worker in these games.
That's true. Alright, Eddie and Pichu bond strongly. Oh, Trixie leaves the alliance because Trixie knows that they have their hands tied. And Lois joins the alliance, but not joins the alliance actually, because Eddie is not in this alliance with Ariana, Bob, and Pichu. And
this may be Trixie's swan song right here.
Maybe. And Trixie rests at camp to restore her energy. Alright, so what do we got here? Let's see who's going home. Alright, Eddie has immunity necklace, and Bob still has the idol. So let's see. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity I'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Bob uses on Ariana.
I mean, they have been close allies this entire game.
But like there would have been no reason to use it. I don't think so. Hold on. Trixie, Lois, Trixie. Ooh, that's a tie, and there will be a revote.
Tie final six is scary. That's when most rock draws could happen. That's the most likely for a rock draw.
God, alright, so Trixie. Oh, all 4 votes went straight to Trixie. And wow. Trixie, the tribe has spoken.
So Lois Sandered herself.
Ooh.
No, this is a pretty good final 5.
Seems pretty strong. Let's go ahead and head to the next episode. Our final 5 has Ariana, Bob, Eddie, Lois, and Pichu. I like it. It's pretty solid. Alright, Haida Fung. Alright, so yeah, we already know. It's the same alliance, but one has Eddie and one has Lois. Proceed. Alright, Zen Archery. The contestants must give each of 5 arrows to the other players in secret, then use a replica of a 4th century repeating crossbow to hit a grid target with the arrows they received, playing in order from least arrows to most. 1 point anytime an arrow hits their section of the target, regardless of who fired it. Highest score wins. And Ariana wins the reward. and she shares it with Lois and Bob. Now to the immunity. Chinese leftovers. The seasonal learn from past mistakes challenge. First, the contestants must throw 3 metal stars at a target. Lowest scorer is out. Those 4 must eat 1 balu. Last player still eating is out. They must then move a ball down an obstacle filled clearing into a barrel, bouncing it on a drum. First 2 move on. The final 2 will use a sword to chop through sections of wood and release a group of puzzle discs, then fit the discs onto the pole, and Bob wins immunity. Whew!
This is hard to say who could go home this tribal.
Pichu. I think it's Pichu. And
I
then
think it could be Eddie.
that kind of scares me. Oh, there's nothing happened. No events, no nothing. So we'll go to Tribal Council. My mind is telling me Pichu, so let's see. Bob has the immunity necklace and the idol. If anyone has the immunity idol, like to play it, now would be the time to do so. And this is usually the last time you could play it, right? Final 5? This Final 5 is like the last time you could play it, so let's see. Oh, Eddie, Lois. Lois is out!
Oh, Lois. Always finishing 5th place.
What? This is a reoccurring theme for you?
Well, let me look at when my last time I had Lois on. I think it was winners versus first boots.
Oh, Lois, tribe has spoken.
So I'm gonna read to you all of Lois' placements.
Yeah.
So the winner of Borneo,
Right.
10th place in All Stars, 13th place Heroes vs. Villains, winner of Blood vs. Water.
All right.
Her and her husband Peter both got to the final 3.
Ooh.
Got 5th place in Game Changers, was an Idol and Island of the Idols, 5th place in Winners at War, 7th place in Arrow Legends, and 6th place in Winners vs. First Boots.
Oh shit.
Which, that was the season Trixie won, actually. Won for her 2nd time in Winners vs. First Boots.
Ooh. There you go, Trixie. Let's go, Trixie. Let's go. All right.
So she always seems to get this, like, around this far after
Merge. After merge.
After Blood vs. Water, she seemed to have gotten top 7 in at least everything.
Wow.
Top 6.
Good for her. Now we're gonna be heading to the finale. Are you ready for this?
I am very ready for this.
Okay, let's do it. All right, let's proceed. Boom. All right. There are not currently secret advantages, and same thing, Lois is gone, so we only have Ariana, Bob, and Pichu. All right, Great Wall of Zealand.
Eddie needs to get this next immunity challenge in order to make it to the final 3.
For real. Each contestant must race to construct a survivor version of the Great Wall of China. First, they will start on top of the wall and race down a ladder. Next, they must race to assemble and cross a puzzle bridge. Once across, they will use a traditional Chinese yoke to stack their puzzle to block and carry them back through the course up the ladder. Finally, using the puzzle blocks, they must complete their section of the wall by fitting the properly shaped pieces in the correct slots. Ariana won, and she wins pizza, beer, brownies, and soft drinks. Sounds like a nice night out, honestly. I mean, pizza, brownies, and soft drinks?
Ariana's kind of a challenge beast.
She really is. Yo, actually throw her on the challenge, man. Like, that's where she goes. Holy shit! Broken China. The contestants will stack porcelain dishes on long, wobbly balancing arm. The more dishes they stack, and the longer they must hold them, the more difficult it is to keep them stable. Once the dish falls off the balancing plate, they are out of the challenge, and Ariana wins immunity.
Oh, so this will be hard for Eddie.
Oh, it already is hard for Eddie. You want to take a look and read what happened and the status?
Oh no, Eddie. Oh, but there's still a chance here for Eddie, because Ariana left the alliance.
But she won.
That is true, but that could mean that there's like dysfunction between them now. If Eddie can crack in and get along with one of them now.
Well, let's see. It's time to vote, and it's Eddie, Pichu, and Eddie. So Eddie, the tribe has spoken.
All my winners have been eliminated.
Yep, which means we are now down to Ariana, Bob, and Pichu. So we go to the final tribal council, and the finalists face the jurors.
The jurors, just everybody who's played my game.
Wait. Let me go back. Was that really it? Hold on. Hold on. I know, I'm backtracing, guys. Backtracking to see. Oh, Sunset.
Yeah, 6 of my winners in Sunset, who's a 3-time player.
Yeah, so it really is all your people. Having to decide which of my people are winning. Well, and yours, because you had Bob. So the finalists wait for the winner to be revealed. So Ariana, Bob, and Pichu. Are you ready?
I think they could probably vote for Pichu.
Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna do this piece by piece. So the first vote goes to Ariana. The second vote goes to Pichu. The third vote goes to Bob. Fourth vote goes to Pichu. Fifth vote goes to Bob. Sixth vote goes to Bob. The seventh vote, and the winner is Bob.
Congrats, Bob.
I felt like I kind of saw this one from like a mile away, honestly. I feel like Bob was really set to win. But I'm surprised Pichu basically won against Ariana.
Yeah, that is confusing.
Pichu got second place. Pichu beat everyone except for Bob. That's it. Alright, so let's proceed.
Pichu is the winner of the losers.
Basically. So Alex voted for Bob. Eddie voted for Pichu. Hannah voted for Bob. Lois voted for Pichu. Suction Cup Man voted for Bob. Sunset voted for Ariana. And Trixie voted for Bob. Now, I think the next one is fan favorite. Bowser won fan favorite.
Nice. Didn't Russell win fan favorite on his first season too?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. That was so long ago. But that's really the end of the video. So if you guys do enjoy this, I know it was a bit longer than what my normal Brantsteeles were, but this one was with Taylor, you know? We got to sit down and talk about it, you know? If you guys did enjoy, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. And Taylor, do you want to say anything else before we shove off?
I like Survivor a lot. You could almost say I'm a Survivor nerd.
Take care, you guys.
Yeah.